Hello and welcome to episode 292 of Bobo Arty Records. Yay! Yay! Friday's episode. So I thought, let's try Bert again. So last Friday we tried out some Bert games, and I probably won't do a whole episode of Bert games this time, but I'm going to start off with him this one. You guys were saying that I can kind of adjust things slightly by sitting up on rocks, either forwards or backwards and stuff. Which can kind of help with trying to get some shots on some places, so maybe we should keep that in mind when we go out in this, and we'll see if we can have a good game. Then I was going to try some of the other British artillery. This is interesting. Mines, 2 artillery per side, tier 8 match. Now this is weird, I've not really been here with Bert before, not on this side anyway. So I'm not entirely sure what to do. I was thinking of either sitting down in the buildings just below this rock, those rocks there, or sitting in this bush maybe. I don't know. Let's try sitting in this bush to begin with, and then we'll wait and see what gets spotted. So remembering the shell travel times, and also remembering that we can move quite quickly. So being able to move around a little bit is probably fairly essential. There's an ELC there. Oh, that was very, very close. See if we can get a shot on this ARL then. Shot away. There we go. There's a little bit of damage. Maybe we should keep trying to get some shots on these guys. Ooh, very small amounts of damage, but they're damage nonetheless. Maybe we can continue trying to get some shots over this way. Hit him in the back of the turret, that's good. We've been spotted, so let's get out of here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 Ooh, blimey. I was wondering if we might be able to, an attempt at shotgunning. But, probably best for us to not try that from that far away. So maybe now, is it worth us sitting around here, seeing if we can get some shots across on these guys? I'm on a bit of an odd spot. Okay, well that went in because it didn't land. I'm guessing that we're still spotted. I now have some tanks in front of me, possibly. Let's try taking another shot. Okay, so he's not still there. That's good. Maybe we can get a shot on this this E8. Ah, he's behind a rock. I don't know if our IS-3 might need a hand. Gotta be careful of that AMX 5100, I suppose. See if we can maybe get some shots across on this guy. Oh, we can if we let the aim time come in, but there's no need because he is now dead. And so's the E8. Okay, right. Oh, there's the AMX 5100. Let's try and get aimed in on him then. Cool. Managed to get one shot on him. We did lead him enough. It's nice. He's gotten right round him. Ooh, now he's going to go behind the house. And we're not going to be able to hit him from there. Okay, I wonder if we can get wide enough to be able to splash him. The Bert doesn't splash very well, but you never know. So if we get nice and wide, maybe we could get up there. Can we get up there? We can. Let's have a quick look then. We can get a shot on him. There comes the mutts. And he finishes him off. That's good. Just remembered about the being able to get a little bit further with the old wonky angle. Not going to be able to get any shots on him, are we? No. Not from there. Okay, well, let's head on round to the cap then. Okay, so there we are. Let's. Ooh, having a bit of trouble with my mouse today. Look. Right. So where's this mutts then? He must be behind this rock. At least we're capturing the enemy base. It's a good thing. Not really going to be able to help out our VK, are we? Could have a look for the GW Tiger P, but looks like he might be out of our range from whereabouts. He was last spotted on the map. There, well, there's 45 seconds left on the cap. Someone's going to have to come at us eventually. We might have to be ready for a shotgun. Can't see. I haven't spotted any enemy traces yet. Okie dokie. 23 seconds left. Panther's still hiding behind. Kind of watching the map there. Panther's still hiding behind this rock here. Don't know if our ISU will spot the mutts. Right, so it's important that we don't get spotted by the mutts. Damn it. Proxy. Okay. Way, there we go, shotgun. Woo! Let's try and get behind a building or something. Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it? Blimey, we might actually capture it. Although saying that, there's artillery left, so let's not worry too much about capturing the enemy base. So just the Tiger left. I think, seeing as though the other guys have popped out the cap. Let's pop out the cap too. We're not going to be able to get any shots on him now, are we? No. Never mind. Good game. Okie dokie, well that was a victory. We did manage over 1,000 damage there, 1,078. So I'm guessing... Oh yes, we did have a shot on the Panther, didn't we, that wasn't spotted at the time. So, little nibbly amounts of damage. We didn't really get to use the adjusting, you know, using hillocks and stuff to help our trajectory of our shells, but most of the way up the damage table and the XP table, I'm happy with that. Didn't make a loss, which was good. We are running premium consumables as well, and we still come away with over 1,500 credits. 9 shots fired, 7 direct hits, 3 splash damages, and decent amount of base capture, I think. Well, I thought we were going to. Maybe that just adds to our XP. I'm not sure how that works. That was a ×2 for the day as well, so yeah, good. Once this crew have got their second perk finished and Brothers in Arms is active, I did feel that because we're quite close to the enemy most of the time, that Sixth Sense was probably more important. I think once we've got Brothers in Arms there as well, that should really, really help with the aim time and some such, which is cool. Nice, okay. Right. One of probably my second favourite vehicle in the game, the FV305, can be a little bit trolly at times, but do really, really, really like it. So I used a little bit of free XP to make sure that we had Sixth Sense, because it was punishing us a little bit for not having it. But Brothers in Arms is such a necessity on this vehicle, I feel, that we chose to have that first. So after a little bit of free XPing, the commander's now slightly ahead, but we've got 6 cents and that's what matters. So yeah, so let's pop out in this next and see how we get on. I haven't played it for a long time. I was trying for a little while to get 2 marks in it, but I found that when I was playing artillery, just this all the time, that I just started to get worse and worse and worse. I don't know what it was. I started to be able to hit things and eventually just wasn't anymore. So I've kind of given up on that a little bit now. So just a shame. I thought that we'd be able to manage 2 marks fairly easily, but not to be. So I think when you do see 2 marks or more on some artillery, they're very good players, much better than I. So, but yeah, wish us luck. Let's see if we can do something good. And yeah. Swamp. Tier 9 game. 1 artillery per side, just us and an M53 and 55. Since the changes on this map, I do like the changes in tanks, but in artillery, I'm still not entirely sure where to sit to be able to get effective shots. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I mean, I've tried kind of over there and back here, and I've kind of settled more when I start in the north, kind of over in this section, because you can get some crossfire over in the north-east if people push hard. So yes, but took 48 seconds to get into this match. Now I'm wondering if that's something that you guys find as well when you're playing artillery matches. Sometimes you can press the battle button and it does take a wee while before you manage to get in there. I do find with medium tanks you pretty much press the battle button and bam, you're in. Just boof. I've been finding that some of the counter battery's been quite successful watching over this way. To begin with, some artillery players tend to sit around here and over this section. Knowing our luck, the M53 and 55 won't. But I think it's worth us just hanging about here, just in case. If he is sat here, then he won't be able to fire at anybody that's potentially spotted at the moment. We might just be waiting for the heavies to get spotted. So, seeing as though that T-71 is now visible down south, I would have imagined that he's seen some of the heavies. So, there's the M53 and 55. Let's see if we can counter him. We can. That's good. That means we don't have to move as much now. Lovely stuff. So there's some of the heavies and a medium tank. Our guys up north may need a hand. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Let's just watch these guys. Maybe we can whittle someone down slightly. Remembering being British, the travel time is a lot longer. These guys are pushing. Wow, that fell really short, didn't it? Blimey. Okay, well, we'll wait for a reload. We'll try again then. Our Carnarvon is behind the house, but he's got a couple of people pushing on him. We can give him a hand if they decide to push around that little bit more. Okay, the IS-3 we could probably get some shots on. Maybe it's worth us finishing him off. So then he doesn't... He's not able to shoot at anybody else, that's what I was trying to say. A dead gun can't shoot back. Someone with low amount of hit points can still shoot back. Oh, our Carnarvon's not looking too healthy at all. If the T-34 manages to land a shot on him, he's done for sure. Oh, and he has. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get a tracking shot on this E-75. Give our T-34 a little bit more time. It's not looking too likely, is it? Maybe I should take the shot. Damn it. That's going to miss him for sure. Yeah. Balls. We rushed that shot there, didn't we? Rightio then. So those guys up north aren't pushing anymore. These guys are no longer spotted. The SU's just finished off our mutts. Oh dear. Okay. Our RU is trolling this T29. Maybe we can help him out with the T29. That would be a no. The RU's managed to get a shot on us. Okay, we're safe for the time being. P75 there is within our range, but alas, we do not have a shell in the spout. Might be able to... Okay, saying that, we might have been able to, but now we can't. So our SU's probably going to cop it. There we go. So now it's just us. Probably find that we're going to cop it fairly soon. Let's hang around here, see if maybe we can get an overhead shot on the RU. Maybe. Okay. No. Need to let the aim time come in a little bit more there, and weren't going to have a chance. Never mind. Good game. So, meh. So we managed to take out the other artillery, which was good. Managing counter battery. I'm nodding there, by the way. In agreement with myself. Yes, counter battery. I do really like that. I think that could have helped us out anyway. The M53 and 55 can be a devastating machine when it's in the game, so you know, taking one out early was good, but alas, all of our other shots were naff, 20% there. We did manage just over 1,000 in the end, so just over 500 on the IS3 and 450 for the M53 and 55, so yes. Wow. None of them did particularly well, including ourselves. So these guys did quite well. Those RUs, I must try and pick one of those up. They look good fun. You see a lot of people doing some hefty damage in those. So 5 shots fired, 1 direct hit and a splash. So we probably finished off the M53 and 55 with the splash. And the single shot there was on the IS3. So, okay. I think we'll end the episode, go out in this again, and at least we can compare the two matches. You know, maybe I can do a little better. So I do really like it, honest, even if sometimes you don't do too well. It's it feels like a really good machine to play, even if you don't necessarily do too well in it. But yeah, it's worth the grind. I think everything from the Bishop upwards really is worth keeping, hence why I have. The whole British line is quite nice. I mean, the Conqueror gun carriage is nowhere near as good as people make out it is. When you play it on a regular basis, you find that it's not that orbital laser cannon that people say. You know, it does miss a lot. So, but anyway, yeah, actually, let's just before we do go out, let's have a quick look at the Conqueror gun carriage. Yeah, 33% of my shots actually hit targets. The rest of the time you do splash people. I mean, I'm averaging 2,000 damage in it, so it's not too bad. But yeah, managed to do a hefty amount of damage before we won game. Blimey. But still, no Top Gun. I'm not one for killing tanks, though, am I, really? Just damaging them. Anyway, yes, let's go see what we can manage. It's going to be a longer one, isn't it? Well, would you look at that? Sacred Valley, Tier 10 match, and 3 artillery per side. Look at those. 3 very good machines there. I like them all. Yes. But anyway, what are we going to do? We're starting in the south. Looks like the M53 and 55 is going to knock trees down. Don't do that. Don't knock trees down. You just giving away your position. Unless you knock a tree down and then move somewhere completely different, then because sometimes you can actually get some counter battery off right at the beginning of the match if you see a tree go down, and it can be obvious whether or not they've pushed past it or they they're actually sat where they've knocked it down, and take them out before they've even taken a shot, and then you normally the hacker and all that kind of thing come out, you know. So there's several places that you can sit in the north, and catching a shell from one of the enemy artillery can be difficult. You would have thought that they'd be sitting around here if they're going to shoot in the north, and over to our left if they're going to be shooting down south. Can't waste too much time doing this, because our guys are probably going to need some support fire. Okay. Down south is not looking too hot, but we do have a lot of tank destroyers kind of covering, so whether or not the Pershing can stay alive, I don't know. I was hoping that we could get a shot on the Conway, but they've moved back. Let's try and get aimed in on down in the south then. The aim time's quite quick when you've got brothers in arms as well. It's not too bad. Okay, so there's no one really spotting now. This WZ sat in a really good spot. Shot away. Need to try and get away now. Before anyone crests the ridge over there. Otherwise we're going to get spotted for sure. Thing is though, this is quite open here. That leopard's probably going to spot us. Okay, let's keep going. I think it's a waste of our time to sit still. We're no good dead. Dear, okay, we've been spotted, so just try and keep some houses and things between us and them. No one shooting at us, which is good. Let's keep going. See if we can get right up in the corner maybe. Our heavy tanks are headed back, so looks like we potentially spotted there by the T-34 as well. If we can stay alive, then we can get some more shots down on people. Whoa! Okay. We don't have a health pack with us either, which is lame. That bat chat looks like he's headed round behind us. Okay. I don't know how long we're going to survive. Can't really get any shots until E75 comes down this way, so... Oh, we managed to take him down. Oh, that's a shame. Couldn't really get enough ramming speed, but yes, he's going to have to be very, very careful now. That's a shame. Bit of a low roll on him there. I would have imagined with some of the French tanks that they're quite thin-skinned, but wasn't to be. Ah well. Wonder if we can win this. So there we are, that was a defeat. Our I-7 did very, very well there. He managed to take out, I think, one of the medium tanks and almost took out the E-75. Did finish off the bat chat that we almost managed to get. But yeah, that was a defeat. He couldn't quite manage it on his own. So yeah, both of our shots though actually landed on target, so that makes a change. 100% of our shots did something. 1,530 of our own damage. So we hit the WZ for a considerable amount of damage, although he is only a small machine, and just under 800 hit points for the bat chat too. So, you know, decent way up the damage table there. I mean, being a tier 9 and 10 game, you would have imagined that more of these guys would have got that kind of thing, but 2,500 is kind of fairly average for most people, I think. Okay, we'll ignore the money side of things. 2 shots fired, 2 direct hits and a splash. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. We only fired 2 shots, so I don't know how. Confuses me. Maybe it's the time of day. Maybe I'm, weirded out. But we did get some assist damage as well. That was a bit more XP for our crew, so you went from 8 to 10% there, so they're very nearly finished on their second perk, which is good. And that was one of the rare opportunities to use a med kit, and we couldn't because we didn't have one. So, okay. Right, well, I'll leave it there for this episode. At least that wasn't too long, so we haven't run over too far from our 20 minutes. But, yeah, leave a like and stuff if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, bye!